I'm Dr. Kathleen Walls.
And I'm Duchesne Frederick.
And you are watching the PIFF Connection on UCCN TV.
Hotep family, Hotep. How you doing? Peace and blessings to everyone. We greet you in the name of God and the ancestors, in whose footsteps I most humbly walk. It's Brother Ed Moja for the PIFF Connection. We're really excited today. We have a very special guest in the studio with us. As you all know, we're getting ready to go into Black History Month. I spoke to you before about we were going to try to get him in for Veterans Day, but we couldn't. He had an illness in the family, so he couldn't make it. But we have today with us, and I'm so honored to have him here, Albert Smith. Mr. Smith, today's his birthday. He turned 91 today, right?
91, thank God.
Thank God. And I wanted to sit down and talk to him because he's a living legend. He actually served in World War II. He's a World War II vet. And so we want to talk to him about growing up, his time in the military, what branch he served in. And so when we come back, we're going to be talking to, what was your rank?
Steward mate, first class.
Steward first class?
Yes.
We're going to talk to Steward first class Albert Smith when we come back. To
in the
PIFF
U.S.
Connection.
Navy.
In the U.S. Navy. All right. So we'll be right back on the PIFF Connections, Brother Ed Moja here in Philadelphia, PA.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kathleen Walls, co-owner of Green Street Animal Care, and I'm here to inform you of the services that we provide here at GSAC. Your furry friends can come here for boarding, for pet sitting, daycare, for grooming, and also for wellness checks. A new addition to what we provide is microchips. We feel it is so important that each animal receives a microchip. Unfortunately, sometimes our furry friends and family get lost, sometimes they get off of their leash, and sometimes they leave the home unexpectedly, and they're found. And with the microchip, this is a way to help ensure that they get back home safely. So be sure to come to GSAC where you can receive a microchip for your furry friend or family.
We are back, Brother Ed Moja, the PIFF Connection. And so we are here with Albert Smith. Mr. Smith, thank you so much for joining us today. Happy birthday. Today's your birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate the privilege of being here.
Yeah, well, 91 years old today. Young.
Yes, 91.
So you have 91. A lot to talk about.
Yes, indeed.
He has some great stories.
I was born in Clayton, North Carolina, and my family was sharecroppers.
Wow.
Born 1929 by my mother, Sarah Smith, and she left me with my grandmother's family to come up north for a better job and for a better place to live. And my grandmother, she raised me up to be 5 or 6 years old,
okay.
And I used to pick cotton with her.
Wow.
A lot of people never knew about cotton, but cotton is something that grows real low and it has that white bowls.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And I worked with my grandmother in the cotton fields. And wow. I always say, Grandma, my back is tired. I'm tired. My grandma would say, boy, you ain't got no back. You got a gristle. And I would continue to pick cotton. And then around noontime or lunchtime, we would have maybe a pork sandwich or some type of sandwich like that.
So what town was this in? What town or what this?
What kind of work?
What town? What city were you in?
Oh, I was in Clayton, North Carolina.
Oh, so you were still in
Clayton?
Clayton.
That's Johnson County. That's in the south.
Okay.
Yeah, and so as I aged, my mother would come down south and get me sometime, and other times I had to stay with my grandmother and her uncle's family, her brother's family.
Okay.
And when I was around about 7 o'clock or 7 years old, she came down and brought me up north to Baltimore and to New Jersey. And I went to school up here as well as down south. And every time she would bring me to a different city, they would put me back.
They'll put you back in school?
They'll put me back a grade.
Wow.
And so she finally settled in a little town in Jersey called Claysville.
Claysville,
New Jersey.
Okay. I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, and after that, then we moved to another town right across the bridge, to a town called Salem, New Jersey.
Okay.
And I went to school at both of those places. And as I was going to school, my mother used to do housework, scrubbing floors and stuff like that in order to make money to keep me, you know, to keep
Yes.
me up. And then when I became a certain age, I believe it was 15, she got me the working papers, and I worked for a while at a glass factory.
A glass factory?
Yeah, a glass factory where they made jars and different types of
Okay.
glass.
And that was in New Jersey
That
also?
was in Salem, New
That was in
Jersey.
Salem, New Jersey, too.
Yeah, and my mother was struggling with me because she wasn't making much money scrubbing
It was
floors.
only you and your mom?
Yes, just me and my mother.
Okay.
And my mother had a little speakeasy where that would supplement her money
Mm-hmm.
to help me go to school. And so I saw that my mother was doing real, real bad because I used to go to the city dump
Mm-hmm.
and collect bottles, scrap iron, and stuff like that to sell so I could have a little bit of money and she would have some money.
Mr. Smith, let me ask you, do you know what year that was?
That was in the late 30s, late 30s.
Late 30s?
Something like
Okay,
around about
okay.
39, near 40. And I was sell scrap iron. I even had a paper route, all of that to supplement my mother's earnings
Okay.
and mine as well. And so I saw that my mother was doing real bad, and I wanted to help her more.
Okay.
But at the age I was at, I couldn't get no real good job. So I decided that I would go into the service.
Okay.
I'll-
Well, let me stop you right there, Mr. Smith. We're going to take a break and we're going to come back to that part when we
Okay.
come into the service.
Okay.
So we are speaking to Albert Smith, a World War II vet, United States Navy. And we're going to be doing this, and we're going to be airing this during Black History Month. So we'd like to thank him for his service. And this is Brother Ed Omoja here in Philadelphia, PA. We'll be right back.